Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have been blasted for spewing nonsense yet again, but the most interesting part of this story is, by who? Well, make sure you subscribe to this channel and stay tuned for more details in this Daily Nerd starting right now. Hey up everyone, it's me, Stef The Alter Nerd, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to another dose of the Daily Nerd, where I break down the news and pop culture stories of the day that's pretty much caught me eye, and oh my goodness, before I jump into all the juicy details with this video's main topic, there is a little bit of housekeeping as always. Firstly, YouTube human reviewer, I see you lurking. I'm not going to say any trigger words or anything that's going to offend your ear holes. And to everyone else awesome enough to have clicked on this video, hey up, how are you all doing? If you've got some very strong feelings about Hazza and Megxit, and I bet you do, then make sure you send me a super thanks. It's just below this video right here. We can have a conversation about this because it does guarantee a response from me. And, oh yeah, let's jump into this one, shall we? So, the president of US think tank, the Heritage Foundation, yes, the company that's currently suing the government to try and get records of Prince Harry's US visa application, yep, they're the ones that are blasting our Hazza and Megxit for, quote, spewing nonsense. And the president of the US think tank, the Heritage Foundation, wants Prince Hazza to bog off back home to UK. Now, just as a little side note, we don't want him back. We don't want him back. You keep him. It'll all be Gucci in the end. Don't worry about it. We don't want him back. No. No takesy backsies. There we go. It's done now. Done deal. But with that being said, the Heritage Foundation is the biggest conservative think tank in the United States and is calling for Harry's visa application to be made public for greater clarity on what the royal declared. Now, Prince Harry has apparently turned around and said, well, hang on a minute, I declared everything on the application. So it comes down to two particular questions. If he did, then the question to the US government is, well, why did you still let him in? Given the examples of Kate Moss and Amy Winehouse who have had, let's say, illicit substance use issues back in the day, they've been blocked in the past of coming into America. So why all of a sudden is Hazza let in if he declared everything on the application? On the other hand, if he didn't, then the question then in that scenario is, well, US government, what are you going to do next? Because by rights, you should be kicking him out then at that point. Double-edged sword, and either way, the outcome is not good for either the US government or Prince Hazza. Now, Roberts told The Telegraph, quote, we don't like him being in America and we would love for him to come back to you or somewhere. The somewhere's okay for us. Not back to us, but somewhere. He likes Africa. Let him go to Africa or Australia. He wrote about Australia in Spare as well. Let him go there. Like, you know, we don't want him either. He says, I guess as we as Americans, we see Prince Harry the same way you see President Biden. You can have him back. Yeah. Roberts also said Americans admire the consistency of the British form of government, which of course includes the royal family. Oh my goodness. Well, the royal family is consistent, yeah, but the consistency of the British government, I'm not going to get too political, but how many prime ministers have we had in the last 12 months? I'm just saying. He added that only 2 to 3% of the US population love the nonsense that Harry and Meghan spew, and that in general, Britons don't have to worry about Americans being on their side. And that's true. The last poll that I saw in terms of popularity of royal members showed that for Harry and Meghan, they are the least popular. They're less popular than Prince Andrew. Let that settle in your minds for a moment. Yes, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are less popular than freaking Prince Andrew. What a world we live in right now, right? What a world we live in. Now, the issue for the Heritage Foundation, for those of the uninitiated, is that in Spare, otherwise known as he publicly admitted to taking multiple illicit substances, including the YouTube human reviewer, in the green, some of the rooms, and other things as well. Apparently, as I said before, Prince Harry is saying he told the US officials everything about his past. And sources close to Prince Harry have indicated that he was truthful on his visa application, suggested that, again, he said everything to them. Now, we know that he moved to the US back in 2020. They are usually given a 3-year visa. So if that's the case, his current visa is basically running out this year, meaning he'll need to apply for a new visa or a green card or even citizenship this particular year. And an application for a new visa could lead to further scrutiny on Prince Harry's illicit substance use. Now, US immigration law has extreme harsh penalties for lying to immigration officials, including deportation and being barred from applying for citizenship. So if Prince Harry did not say everything on that application, he could absolutely be booted out and be kicked out of America. And as the Heritage Foundation says, they don't want him in America, so they'll be getting their wish then, won't they? Now, it comes as Mike Howell, director of the Heritage Foundation's Oversight Project, submitted a request for Prince Harry's US visa application to be made public. And this is what their fight is all about right now through the legal system that I've been keeping you guys up to date with every step of the way on this channel. So make sure you subscribe, because if there's any further updates, I'm certainly going to be letting you know. Now, Howell said, quote, "This request is in the public interest in light of the potential revocation of Prince Harry's visa for illicit substance use and further questions regarding the prince's use and whether he was properly vetted before entering the United States." Now, a US State Department spokesperson said visa records are confidential under Section 222F of the Immigration and Nationality Act, the INA. Therefore, we cannot discuss the details of individual visa cases. And the most recent update that I brought to you guys last was that with the most recent hearing that happened, up to that point, the judge gave the US government 7 days to release a copy of Prince Harry's application. Those 7 days were up. The US government said, I don't think so. We ain't going to release it due to privacy reasons. And it's like, well, hang on a minute. What privacy reasons? Prince Harry put it out there in the public domain about his illicit substance use. And that's what the Heritage Foundation wants to find out, if he put it on the application or not. There's no privacy if literally Prince Harry has put it into the public domain. But the US government are dragging their feet. And the Heritage Foundation have turned around and said, all right, yeah, that's fine, drag your feet. But we're taking this all the way. The next stop for this whole visa saga is federal court. Woo! They are not stopping. And I'm like, Heritage Foundation, woo! Go, 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 go for it. Hell freaking yeah. And just to clarify, it's really centering around these 2 questions on the visa application. So the first one, realistically, Harry could have said no to this and had a legitimate kind of reasonable explanation for it, which is, are you or have you ever been an illicit overuser or someone that's been extremely fond of it? He could have said no and said, look, it was like a one-off thing for each of those things, that kind of thing, right? The second one, though, is harder to get around. Have you ever violated or engaged in a conspiracy to violate any law relating to controlled substances? And let's put it this way, right, guys? The issue is this. For him to turn round and say that he's taken the cane, the green, and the rooms, they are controlled substances in the UK. And so to even possess them, you are violating law, let alone taking them, right? So he would have to have definitely said yes to this. And in this box here, would have had to basically rewrite a portion of his book Spare, essentially, right? So, yeah, guys, it's getting more insane as the Heritage Foundation is blasting Megxit and Hazard for spewing nonsense. They want, especially Prince Harry, to bog off out of the country. But oh my goodness, enough with my gob. It's now time for your gobs. If you appreciate this video and you want more, believe me, there's going to be more. Then do make sure you subscribe to join our Alter Nerd tribe. I'll be honest with you, help us get to 100k so we can get that silver play button right there. Like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theories and whatever's. Also, if you've got some very, very strong opinions about Prince Harry's visa situation, and I bet you do, then make sure you send me a super thanks. It's just below this video right here. We can have a conversation about this because it does guarantee a response from me. And until the next time, you guys, laters.